also instructed,
To try.
turn and shoot, use the gun.
Can I just look for cover first?
You and cover.
Yes! I'm squishy.
Okay, so
Well, okay, he says use the gun.
right, just
I'm
let
going
me
to
know.
try it.
Okay, so the soldier basically now he's his ammunition. This is probably his last bullet or his last charge on his blaster, right? So he's holding his forearm, which is in fact the blaster, right? Because it's cybernetic, and he spreads his legs a little bit and is really targeting as well as he can. You can see where he's aiming. It's very obvious. There's a container which is open, and there is some kind of a biomech lurching out of there.
Oh, okay.
And on the floor is our archivist. This is actually a fair distance, though. This is definitely shooting range at its longest.
I'm probably sending out the information. I'm not telepathically sending pictures and all out, but I'm sending out information to the other soldier about these things and what I know, what I have understand.
Excellent.
At the same time, I guess I can telepathically damage this thing.
You do have combat psionics, and you can use your telepathy on it as an action. Is that your plan?
I'm thinking,
That's what you did to the bats.
Yeah, I'm thinking, should I do telepathic combat or should I brawl?
Well, with his hot fingers.
Yeah, but it's fun if you take them fingers to him.
So it looks like a human.
It doesn't
Chop
seem
the
that
hands
it's
off.
hurting it since they are.
But I'm thinking if I can take his hands on his. Why are you hitting yourself?
Well, that sounds like a fantastic idea, but it's also called writing because we haven't rolled any dice yet.
I know.
So let's see how this goes. Let's get some clarity. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I haven't heard what you are doing yet.
I'm telepathically trying to shut him off.
Right. Okay.
I would like to contact it telepathically.
One or the other is gonna work.
Everybody, check a few things. Spend your stun for telepathy.
Oh my god.
Orient yourself for your numbers. And are you going to shoot or okay? In that case, I'm
just
actually going to
moving to-
right.
Like a
In-
bit closer.
In that case, I'm going to ask for something from you.
It's like a human this time. Maybe we can contact it. I mean, the drone was obvious. It was a drone. Like not human-like. But this one is.
Secret technology.
I did the mistake of just sending to that soldier.
That's right. Cleverness.
I don't know.
Cleverness for you. There are things to learn. If you are not leaping about and stuff like that, then there are things to realize here. So everybody. And let's not forget, I have other people. Okay, so soldier, your fellow. Okay.
And I'm trying to shoot, so I have to reorient myself and
That's not a problem.
all that stuff.
There's time for
I'm
you to
going
flip
try,
over.
yeah.
Right.
And I'm going to spend one star.
Okay, so apply your bonuses first of all. Hold on, stop. Apply your bonuses and let's find the biggest number. I actually have an 18. Does anyone have higher than 18?
15.
15. Okay.
So that's not-
So my soldiers is going to shoot first, and these things are crap for agility. But let's just do a quick check. Oh, no, they're not so crap on agility. Will it or will it not? It will. It because it got a 4, right? So it abandons its grab on you, and it's coming up to try to grab on you. It abandons it in order to avoid this blaster shot. And let's see if it can with a 12, which in this case is just 1 degree of success. And I just want to playing too many games with too many interruptions means I have to look up, the defensive options for a different game one after the other.
It's understandable.
And so, yeah. So, defend, right. Okay. Multiple defenses. Okay. New defense. Okay. I just want to quick. Right. Counters 1 level of success on the attack. So he had a 16 and he got an 18. So he had 2 levels. So this only got 1 level of defense. So it counteracts 1 attack. Still has 1. So basically it avoids the worst of the blast, but still gets hit. And in this case, these blasters are actually pretty nasty. So there we go. Blaster 2. So it's going to take. I better start making a track for these guys. Okay, so that one's going to take 2 and 2, which is too bad. It would have taken 4 and 4, which would have been nice. Okay, so yeah. So then you came in next with a 15, correct?
Yes, we both 15.
So, okay, so but you're really that's kind of interesting. Both hitting with its telepathy. All right. So how many degrees of success for you?
2.
How many
1.
for you? Okay, so we'll deal with you first, right? So here is the only difficulty. There is no mines to contact. This is a toaster.
So I okay.
There's yeah. So basically, it's like trying to right. So
I like how we both are.
Exactly. But that's actually important. There's no mines there at all.
That's good.
This is a device.
That's
right?
really good to know.
And you have the same experience, right?
Yeah.
And so that brings us to it, who rolled a 2. But wait. Let's go in order. What was your number? 12?
I think that's a 2, right? Because
Yes.
I spent 1 to lower it with 1.
Right. Oh my God. Okay. So, but yours comes in next in terms of speed, right?
Yeah.
That comes in in terms of speed. So you're next in terms of speed and success.
No, of course not. It's cleverness. So.
Oh, no problem. So there was a chance.
Yeah.
You do successly orient toward exactly what is happening here physically, but that's not the same thing as understanding something immediately. So or spotting something I have in mind. So that leads us to a 2 and
That's
2.
actually 1 success, right?
That is 1 success for you. All right, and so this has an effect of 2, so that's 2 damage to it. Although actually, it's going to abandon to see if it can. No, it can defend multiple times, so it actually probably may.
But wasn't the red one the?
Yes, that's right. This is the kitchen. Right, this is the kitchen guy. This is the red one. So yes, it is clear that you can do multiple defenses as you go along through the round. So
Would have been something.
I know.
Maybe we fail.
And it does avoid your shot.
Oh.
So it's continued motion. It's continued. Nice shot. You knew you'd hit it though. It's a good shot, thinks the soldier. But it continues to weave in the same motion, and now it is out of the container. And now the damage from the blaster has very likely laid it open, and now you can see that it is not a working body. It is just, squished meat here, and the sparks, shooting out of pieces of it intensify. So, okay, so that has occurred. Now for this, which only gets a 2 in its attempts to come forward and grab you. With a 2, it's terrible. It's just doesn't seem to have its.
We are like looking like this, and
okay, yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that puts us into our new round of figuring out what's happening. The round ordering is set actually by the high values. You just go down by the high values. Now, of course, success or failure is another issue because some are trying to roll high, some are trying to roll low. So
You won't have to figure out.
I've always liked this particular resolution. It's quite clean. Okay, everybody, what is happening?
I probably. You're telepathing me
Yes.
asking that. Yeah.
I mean, we meet him.
Yeah.
He's a no mind. You know,
Right,
we have
right.
met.
He's not. There's nothing here.
It's like
Yeah. The question is if I should telepathically give you all information that I have, or just tell you to that why I need to brawl this thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna brawl
Yeah.
this thing and trying to explain to Nathan at the same time.
Well, that's a problem. Actual telepathic act with content is an action. So let's just say I think you're brawling as your first priority.
Yeah.
And you're getting scattered fragments of somebody trying to talk while they fight. Right.
Can I try your cleverness or mechanics to help him in some way?
That's mechanics, absolutely.
No, but I know it's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But-
But mechanics, absolutely.
Can he can he telepathically connect to get more information out of me?
It would be wonderful, but it would be an act of its own.
Okay.
So if you
I mean,
connect
yeah.
to get his schematics for the thing,
Yeah.
your mechanics roll against it next time.
Yes. Sounds good.
It's just wait.
I will do that. Mechanics
Yeah.
first. And
Well, no, telepathy first.
Telepathy to get information from me.
I already know that it's a mechanic.
Okay,
Right,
yeah,
but he
knows more.
he knows a lot about it.
Okay.
I scanned it for information.
that's
but
true.
Yeah.
So
You
I
can-
know kind of how it
That's
works.
what I'm
Okay.
saying. Your
Okay,
capacity
that's
to
fair.
yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
So
So I brawl it and you telepath
Yes.
me.
Sounds good. Telepathically.
okay, so the soldier 343900 no longer with any blaster charge at all extends that forearm blade that he's got
Mhm.
on the other hand, right?
Mhm.
So basically a bayonet pops out and just goes in, he's as a soldier, he's quickness oriented rather than brawny.
Mhm.
And so he just moves with this like sweeping grace coming in on a semicircle to go around you, basically, and with the line of his body and the lethal trajectory of the bayonet are very clear.
Mhm.
So how about you?
Good question. It's not very smart to try to shoot again.
Correct.
I guess I grasp that match. So I'm trying to find something, or to look for something that I could use as a blunt weapon. Because I realize I can't shoot, but I don't want to be defenseless.
Okay.
So I guess another cleverness.
I think so. Although, really,
Or
I think you actually may be. I think you may be oriented well enough. Remember, I said there were tools and all sorts of things all over. So I really don't think it will require a roll.
Okay, I want
I
something.
mean, you're relatively near the door too, so there's got to be all sorts of influence around. So even if it's something fairly simple, we can just go ahead and say, any kind of it's not a rake, but it's like a rake handle in its proportions.
That sounds nice.
Right?
Not too
Something
heavy
of that kind,
because
right,
I'm not
something
very
like that.
strong, but
Right. There's plenty of
Yes.
things like that, so it's not like
Yeah.
I'm making it up for you. There's heavy things too, if you wanted a heavy thing.
no, I don't want a heavy thing. I can handle a heavy thing, but a long thing, so
Yeah.
I can just try it.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, good.
Henna.
I think I kind of want to shoot. It's doomed, but I readied it, so
All right. Mhm. Yeah. Let's just hope
someone will die.
that. Let's worry a little
In
bit.
which group?
Yeah, that's the point. You are shooting into a melee at the moment. We will have to see what happens with
It's ice, not a nest.
Right. Okay, so in that case, I have my fellows, and you have yours.
Do I have to roll because it's
Yeah, for telepathy to get that information, he's not sending it to you. You actually have to delve into his mind. Yeah.
What do I roll for?
I'm gonna brawl in, you're gonna telepath it to me. Oh, this is really nice.
-1. Oh god. No.
Nice.
Okay, no? Okay, let's go by the numbers. I actually have a 20 here.
I have a 25.
Okay, anyone else up there?
No.
Okay,
Wait.
Max, you are up.
I'm brawling him.
Okay, so 25 is how many degrees of success?
I have 5 as starting, so it's
That's really good.
3. No, it was 2 last time. Now it's 3.
Yeah,
start of
yeah.
5,
5,
15, 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
do
do I
you
mean-
want to wound it or to stun it? Considering it has no mind, I suggest wound.
Yes.
And I shouldn't have bothered
I-
with stun track.
This is not the last time where I was a cop.
That's right.
Now I'm a soldier.
That's right.
I'm gonna damage it.
Absolutely. So, yes, in this case, and I just want to double check, these fellows have a specific. Okay. So, yes, you grab it, and you, I think, are able actually to disable at least one of its limbs quite well. Like dislocate a shoulder quite easily. And maybe even take it off of its feet, like up and down.
I'm thinking like you
You
take
have
The
the
nice thing
arm,
about
like-
yeah, that would also be like
yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and I also want to point out that the one of the reasons I describe it like this is it's immediately clear to you that the body is already dead. All you have to do is disrupt the mechanics. And that's a lot easier than killing a person. So you're like, oh, I can do this. Right? This thing can go down, right? So the bad news is that it doesn't have a stun track traveling the other way. So it has to be life all the way down. Right. So now, okay, so that was your action. Yeah, I don't know. Would it? Yeah, and it was sticking with its 20. So we're going to deal with that in just a moment. It is next. So if you tough it out, yes. Yeah, okay. Now modifies the dice roll, which also will change its total. So it got a 20. 16. 2 degrees of success, and you hit it for 3. Yeah, you have disrupted its attempt.
Okay.
Yes. So, okay, so that's that for this fellow. Who's next in the order?
16.
16. Okay, what do we
Wait,
got?
no,
Wait,
12. 12, sorry.
Hannah?
So
You're
you're
15.
15. Sorry.
Then it's you because I have 12. I spent 1 stun to lower it.
Okay. Right. How about you?
It's not successful as anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, so the question is, what? Oops, no, that one stays. Our soldier rolled a 4, unusually missing for his primary mode of attack, but therefore wisely aborts the attack to dodge.
You probably have to dodge twice.
Please don't shoot
And-
the allies.
Nails it with a 6. Actually does succeed. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's very
Just
much probably
practice.
telepathically picks up the shot incoming, realizes who's doing it, just ducks instantly.
No
So-
regrets.
So 2 bullets have hit the container, right?